It's the round of 16 from Istanbul. The FIBA U17 World Cup takes us to the knockout stage, and the top team out of Group A, the United States, take on the bottom team from Group B in Cameroon. There is a clear difference in how these teams have performed so far at this tournament. USA is winning by an average of 48 points per game. Cameroon losing by an average of 36.3 points per game. What do we have in store? We'll find out in just a few minutes. USA and Cameroon getting set for tip-off here at the BDC main venue in Turkey. The U17 World Cup into the round of 16 as we begin boiling it down all the way to a gold medal winner. The referees for today's contest, Ariadna Chueka, Peter Praksh, and Yiji Gao. For USA and Cameroon, USA is scoring more than 60 points more per game than Cameroon is. The statistics show the story of how these two teams have performed coming into the knockout stage. And we meet the starting lineup for Cameroon. Lenny Nuet, Ipese Titi, Nolan Gamani, Mateo Gumkak, Yuma Mendoaze, and Brice Punuko are the starting five for head coach Parfait Bitimoto. Cameroon is a younger team than USA is. They're a shorter team than USA is. They have some athletes on this squad that can score the basketball, but it's going to be tough against this USA starting five that brings Jordan Page back in. Page missed the game yesterday against Italy, and he is back out there, and no changes otherwise. Beckham Black, Joachim Boumtje, CJ Rosser, and Eric Dampier Jr. round out the five for Scott Fitch. Those final four have started all four games so far at this tournament. And the two in the middle, Beckham Black, Joachim Boumtje have been the best scorers. CJ Rosser coming off a great 22-point game against Italy to close out the group stage. That was a 131-80 win for the Americans. 7 players scored in double figures, with CJ Rosser leading them all with 22. And he had a 11-point stretch on his own where he scored all 11 straight. Parfait Bitimoto is the head coach for Cameroon. Cameroon finished second in the AfroBasket tournament at the U16 level last year. They went 5-1, and their only loss in the final to Ivory Coast, who has played well in their first ever U17 World Cup. On the other side for USA, it's Scott Fitch, who has never lost as a USA basketball coach. He is 38-0, coaching his second straight under-17 World Cup. Coached the U16 team last year that won gold. They've never lost in that event either, and it hasn't been close. They beat France 115-84, Japan 128-66, and Italy 131-80. The scoring differential coming in, USA is averaging 124.7 points per game, Cameroon 59.7. This one could get out of hand quickly. Cameroon will not show any signs of quitting though. Here in Istanbul for the second straight U17 World Cup. And we have made it to the knockout stage. The round of 16 upon us for USA in white and Cameroon in green. Eric Dampier Jr. will jump it off along with Punuko to get this one underway. Chueka throws it up. Round of 16 for USA and Cameroon. An immediate lob going upstairs is Jordan Page, but no basket. It was basket interference from Page. Oh, USA wanted to set the tone in the first 4 seconds, but unsuccessful. Full court pressure from USA has haunted opponents. Trying to lob it inside for Panuco and taken away by Dampier. And Page sets up the offense. To the corner, Boomjay, triple. He got the bounce. Joachim Boomjay starts the scoring for USA. Skip into the paint and a foul. That was before the shot. Mendoise will inbound, and he gets it up high for Nuet Ipese Titi, who's doing a lot of the ball handling here. Finds Gamini. Step back, long two is too strong. Fight for the rebound, take it in by Boomjay. Skips it inside for Beckham Black. Black has been a really good scorer at this tournament. He had 19 and 10 against Japan after leading USA with 23 points in the opener against France. Beckham Black, number 2 player in the rising senior class, but he's coming for that top spot. Many people think he maybe deserves that top spot ahead of CJ Rosser, these 2 teammates at the USA tournament. Black, one of the top players regardless of class, as is AJ Williams, who we'll see come off the bench, as the floater from Nuet Ipese Titi does not drop. Page stops, pops, too short, got his own rebound. Page kicks it back out. Rosser open for 3, short. Dampier gets another look for the Americans. Rosser inside. Boomjay, physical for 2. He can score in a variety of ways. Some scouts call him a unicorn, and that is why. 6'11", we've already seen him step out and hit a 3 and play bully ball inside. Give it in, and Dampier Jr. affected that shot, but a whistle and a traveling violation. It's not always these players blocking the shot, or do they get a goaltending here? They count the basket for Mateo Kumgak. Panuco heads to the bench. It's not always these USA players blocking shots. It's them intimidating the shooters with how much athleticism and quickness and size they have as CJ Rosser punches it down. These American players can get from spot to spot very quickly. Jason Eswa is into the game to replace Panuco. 4 to shoot for Cameroon. That's a tough shot for Gamini, and he decided to get rid of it at the last second, and it's a shot clock violation. Nolan Gamini went up with it like he was going to shoot, and then he threw it away to Mendoise, and it's a 24-second violation. Boomjay to Dampier Jr. Takes a bounce, goes up strong, and he's fouled. You can hear how loud USA talks out there. We heard them during warm-ups. They were talking in every drill saying, I got ball, you got shooter, ball. And then the coaches would chip in and say, we need to be louder. There is so much talking and team chemistry for USA. They are loud, and it pays off on both sides of the floor. The strong Eric Dampier Jr. at the line. Top 5 player as a rising junior. And he goes 1 for 2. Offensive rebound, Boomjay, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Boomjay, who in the USA facilities they call JoJo. Five-star recruit headed to Duke. Good on both. Winner of this game gets the winner of Ivory Coast and Puerto Rico. France and Lithuania already punching their tickets into the quarterfinals. Those games will be played on Friday, semifinals on Saturday, and the championship game on Sunday. USA expects to be in that final and take home an 8th gold medal. They are 54-0 all time at the U17 World Cup. Has not been close this year. 3-0 group stage with wins over France, Japan, and Italy. Mendoise bounces it inside, and going up strong for the lay-in is Kunga. Rosser takes it inside and hammers it home. No hesitation from CJ Rosser. Triple team up top. Good ball movement from Cameroon, but the pass couldn't be handled. Loose ball and a fight for it and a jump ball. Cameroon ball on the baseline. Another example of hearing the chatter on the floor from USA. You hear back screen. All sorts of screens trying to free up space, and they get it up high to Panuco. Brice Panuco, while falling to the floor, was blocked by Dampier Jr. Panuco is one of 3 15-year-olds on this Cameroon team. Their average age a few months younger than USA. Their average height a few inches shorter. And you can see the height difference toward the bottom of your screen. 34 in green, 15 in white. Those two players playing the center position right now. And Dampier Jr. a few inches taller than Panuco. Quick trigger, late shot clock, and money from the top of the key. Nolan Gomini. USA looks for the answer and finds it from CJ Rosser. Rosser, 6'9", has showed off his range over the last couple games. A few threes yesterday against Italy. Rosser with 7 points early to match that Gomini 3. Cameroon late to get back. Eswa bounces, Gomini. Lob it inside. That is not going to work against this USA size. Boomjay lobs it up for Bowman. Navarro Bowman Jr. coming off his best game of the tournament so far. 15 points against Italy. He was 7 for 10 from the field. And all 3 misses coming from beyond the arc. Nuet Ipese-Titi bounces it right into the hands of JoJo. Boomjay finds a cutting Beckham Black. A quick 7-0 spurt for USA, and the lead has already ballooned to 14. Beckham Black with the latest two. 21-7 Americans. Timeout Cameroon.
Attacks to close out the Bruno inside. Fills it up.
Back out of the Cameroon timeout, this USA offense pouring it on. 21 points, less than halfway through the opening quarter. And you don't expect anything different. All 12 players can do it offensively. Again, only 11 played yesterday against Italy. Jordan Page did not. And he got the start today, and USA's full court pressure forces a shot clock violation. A.J. Williams has checked into the game for the first time off the bench. Black puts it inside, and an easy flush for Asa Montgomery. Montgomery, 6'5" guard, showing off his bounce at this tournament. He's the lowest ranked player on this team, but his ranking will only go up from here. Number 41 player in the class, and that was a big jump from his latest ranking. Black spins out of trouble. He's fouled, and it's an unsportsmanlike. Some early frustration from Cameroon. And Gamini Fopisi tying his shoe. He did it with the bunny ears method. That's a classic way to go about it. Liam Levitt, Gamini Fopisi. He heads to the bench, but he laced him up and looped the bunny ears, tie the knot. Beckham Black going to the free throw line. Black's role has really increased from last year's U17 AmeriCup team. There are 6 returners from that squad onto this team. He only averaged 6.7 points per game, and at this tournament, he's reaching 20. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. USA basketball. Boom J finds Bowman. Navarro Bowman, he didn't even take a dribble into the lane. Look at this move from Navarro Bowman. Just one tiny dribble with the right hand, and then he took it to the left, and he got inside, and he's going to the line. Navarro Bowman Jr. showing off the creativity. Gets the physicality from his dad, who was an All-American linebacker at Penn State and an 8-year NFL veteran. Bowman goes 1 for 2, and it's kept in bounds for Cameroon. Feels like they haven't gotten a shot off in minutes. And Boom J almost kept that streak alive, and now it's a 10-second violation. That's the 7th turnover already for Cameroon. And we are 5 minutes and 28 seconds in. Here's Caden Daughtry. Had a big game against Italy. 19 points, 9 assists. Handles the ball up high. Bowman lobs it up. Xavier Young headed to the stripe. Cameroon has committed a lot of fouls in their first few games at this tournament, so it's nothing new to see a lot of free throws from their opponent, but it is so tough to defend this USA team with how much size they have down low. And these are free throw attempts 9 and 10 already. They're not shooting it well from the line. They're 5 for 10. Mendoise gets inside, puts it up over Daughtry. He's fouled. I should say Montgomery. Asa Montgomery commits the foul. And that will send Yuma Mendoise to the free throw line. He had a good game yesterday against Canada despite the 40-point loss. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Mendoise, a guard, but one of the taller players for this Cameroon team. He's 6'5". Tallest player is 6'6". That's Jason Eswa and Brice Punuko. Mendoise gets the second. First points for Cameroon in 2 minutes. Montgomery missed the three and a foul on the rebound. Sixth team foul against Cameroon sends Caden Daughtry to the free throw line. USA already into the bonus. The basket counts, as you heard from our officiating crew here in Istanbul. USA continuing to pick up full court, and now they trap Nuet Ipese-Titi on the sideline, and he's able to get rid of it and find backup Ja. Edwin backup Ja bounces it. Punuko going up strong. He missed it. Bowman, corner, Daughtry three. Off the heel, Cameroon wants to run. A 4-on-1 and an easy 2 points. Lenny Nuet Ipese-Titi for the deuce. Montgomery, back to the basket. Williams, step back triple. Too strong. Williams just yesterday getting an offer from USC. Nuet Ipese-Titi thought about it. Extra pass, and the three is good. Life for Cameroon. Downtown stick for backup Ja, but Xavier Young puts an end to that quickly. These USA players have something against the rim. Ipese-Titi throws it away. Xavier Young. Oh, that is great defense. He forces a turnover. There's a look at the triple from Edwin backup Ja. And then Cameroon forces Xavier Young to turn it over. Jason Eswa is back in to replace Brice Punuko. Foul against Daughtry. That's the 5th foul against USA. (29-13). Still 2.5 to play in the first quarter. USA's been able to put up 37 in a single quarter. Daughtry, corner, Bowman. Williams. A.J. Williams into the paint, gives it up. Bowman, patient for 2. Navarro Bowman Jr. and A.J. Williams working the 2-man game. Bounce pass inside, go up strong. A.J. Williams rejects it. Daughtry turns it the other way. Daughtry floats. And he's fouled. Caden Daughtry going back to the free throw line. Daughtry is a real true point guard. He fits that mold. He always has his head up. Out of Calvary Christian in Florida. Great program. Top 10 player in the 2027 class with 30 college offers. Future of NCAA basketball is on hand at the U17 World Cup. Whether it's USA, Canada, or players from nations around the world, we'll be seeing them at the NCAA ranks and eventually the NBA for a lot of these guys. If there's one thing USA hasn't done great, it's free throw shooting. They're 8 for 14. Good for 57%. Yuma Bendoise at the stripe. Bendoise 2 for 2. Final 150 of a pretty slow-moving first quarter. It has been foul-filled. Daughtry, Williams. Attacks, leaves it off. Missed the layup. Bowman got it back. Missed it again. Montgomery fights for it and keeps it alive. Daughtry, Young. Xavier Young takes off, and he will go back to the free throw line. This is going to be numbers 15 and 16 already at the free throw line for USA. Well, line change for Scott Fitch, who talks with A.J. Williams. Eight fouls against Cameroon. Jason Eswa is the only one with 2. Whistle on the second one gives it back to Cameroon. 33-17. Boom J is back on for Xavier Young. Domini, double teamed. Black rips it away. Ahead, and Jordan Page lays it in. This full court press has been impossible to solve for Cameroon. They turn it over again. Ten turnovers for Cameroon. They have not shot the ball poorly by any means. They are 5 for 10 from the field. But they haven't been able to get a lot of shots off. USA has attempted 19. Triple, Boom J missed it. Offensive rebound for Black. Fades away and got the roll. Beckham Black knows it was his bad. That's good sportsmanship. 37 points already for USA. We will keep an eye on the record books as USA already has 37 points. Black kicks it out for Page. Boom J. The 131 points they scored yesterday against Italy are 7th all time. The record is 146. 9 of the top 10 spots belong to USA. In 2024, they took the top 3 spots with 146, 145, and 141. Two seconds separate the shot and game clock late in the first quarter that has been dominated by the American offense. Navarro Bowman Jr. will hold for the final shot. Boom J. Physical to get inside and another foul. Jokum Boom J to the free throw line. Brice Punico has 2 personal fouls, as does Jason Eswa. Those are the 2 big men for Cameroon. For USA, some early trouble as well. Becca Black has 3 fouls. Crawford keeps it alive. Great job by Punoko to tap it away, and that'll do it for the first quarter. USA puts up 40 as the offense goes to work. They had 18 free throw attempts.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
It's that corner pocket from Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Getting overplayed as well. Players are now playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Thomas, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing it.
There were 28 total free throw attempts in that first quarter, but USA puts up 40 points. And they have a 19-point lead over Cameroon as they start their knockout stage run. USA looking for an 8th gold medal. Daughtry bounces for Mason Collins. Collins, one of only 3 Americans that did not score in that first quarter. Jokum Boomche leads the way with 10 points, and they tried to get it to him immediately. And that will be against Brice Punoko, and that's going to be his 3rd. And keep in mind, when he went to the bench early, it was Jason Eswa that replaced him. He already has 2 fouls. So now trouble for Parfait Bitimoto, the head coach for Cameroon. Boomche back at the free throw line, where USA has lived to start this game. Attempts 5 and 6 for the big man. So Eswa is back in, and if USA attacks him, they could get him a 3rd personal with how this game has gone early. Tight whistle from our officiating crew. Felix Dumi on the attack, got his own rebound. Kick out for 3 is short. USA doubling up Cameroon early second quarter in Istanbul. Round of 16 in the U17 World Cup. Collins, free throw line jumper. He missed it badly, out of bounds. First attempt for Mason Collins, the son of Marty Collins and Ariana Moore, former Temple Stars, and his mom now the director of operations for South Carolina women's basketball with Don Staley, and a great program there. Dumi kicks it long 2, bounces around and out. Daughtry, change of pace. Page, corner. Bowman, short. And the rebound into the hands of Felix Dumi, who lobs a pass down the floor, and a foul will go against Jordan Page. Oh, they'll give the basket to Lenny Nuet Ipese Titi and Mason Collins to the bench. It was a good pass from Felix Dumi all the way down the floor. And count the bucket for Ipese, who has 8 points. Boomche turns, puts it up. No. Good defense from Jason Eswa. And no foul this time. Turnover. Numbers for USA. Daughtry leads the break. Daughtry and 1. Count the bucket for Caden Daughtry. He is so quick in the open floor. Daughtry to the line for 1. He's already 3 for 4 at the free throw line today, coming off a 19.9 assist game to close out the group stage. Rosser takes it away. Rosser lobs it up for Page. Jordan Page gets in on the dunk party. Almost forces a turnover. Gamini trapped in the corner. He threw it off of Jordan Page. Mendoise triggers it in, and it is somehow caught for 2 points. He just threw it down the sideline and hoped for the best, and it paid off. Dan Pierce Jr., physical, swing it, Boomche, 3 ball. Jokum Boomche with 15 points. USA hits 50 less than 3 minutes into the second quarter. High archer, it drops. Nolan Gamini. Cameroon finding some ways to score. Boomche, another one. Off the mark this time. Kept alive initially by Page, but he couldn't keep it in bounds. Back to Cameroon. Another foul. This time it's Rosser picking it up. That's his first. Beckham Black on the bench with 3. Asa Montgomery has 2. 9th team foul against USA. Mendoise has it ripped away. Boomche gives it up. Rosser open 3, short. Daughtry offensive board. Boom J couldn't corral the pass. He's frustrated. Jokum Boom J, such an athletic 6'11". Kumgak defended by Williams. Three over Dampier, won't go. And Russer will let USA set up the half-court offense. Give it inside, Dampier Jr. the flush. Eric Dampier Jr. with his first field goal, and it is a loud one. That's a tough elbow jumper. It's good. Nolan Gomini has hit some tough shots early. Williams works on Mendoise. Lobs it inside. Boom J over the double team. Dampier Jr. the follow. Two straight dunks for Eric Dampier Jr. Eswa off the glass and in. Cameroon is really stringing together some buckets right now. They just can't stop this USA team. Daughtry's three rattles out, and a foul against Boom J in the backcourt. That's his first. Player down for Cameroon. Another look at this tough jumper. Nolan Gomini doing a great job, and then Eric Dampier Jr. followed it. Again, Cameroon has been able to put the ball in the basket. It's just that USA has done that more than they have. And a lot of that because they have more field goal attempts. USA has 34, Cameroon has 19. They're shooting a pretty even field goal percentage. Daughtry gets a Dampier screen. Daughtry all the way to the cup. Nobody picked him up. That was way too easy for Caden Daughtry. He has 8 points. Gomini, 5 to shoot. Contested 3, an air ball. Williams still hasn't scored in this one. Williams has it poked away. Great defense by backup Ja. He gets rid of it. Gomini, triple off. And a foul. Is it a late one on the shot? It is against A.J. Williams. 3 free throws coming for Nolan Gomini. He just tangled up the feet. That was careless from A.J. Williams. Three shots for Nolan Gomini. He's been the best scorer for Cameroon. 13.7 points per game through the group phase. And he's got 8 now in this one. 23 points in the opener against China. top returning scorer for Cameroon from last year's AfroBasket tournament. 16.3 points per game in that tournament. Cameroon finishing second. Their only loss in the gold medal game to the Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have been good in this tournament. They finished third in Group D. And we have a timeout on the floor. USA 56, or do we? We don't, actually. All right. False alarm. 56-34 USA. Under 4 to go in the first half. Navarro Bowman Jr. quarterbacks the USA offense out of Notre Dame High School. Williams. A.J. Williams, hounded, gives it up. Bowman off the glass, no. Follow flush! Xavier Young! What did the rim do to you? That is his third dunk already. Late shot clock, long three, and air ball. Montgomery thought about it. Montgomery stops short. Bowman, offensive rebound. 4 defenders around him. He somehow got rid of it. Rosser, fadeaway, pure. USA is making it look easy. Edwin backup Ja. And if you're thinking he looks young, he is. He turned 15 just 10 days ago. Youngest player on this Cameroon team. One of the youngest in the tournament. Bowman Jr. slows it down. Collins steps into a three and hits it. Mason Collins becomes the 10th American to score. Quick trigger triple for Mason Collins, who out of the Tatnall School in Delaware. His dad, Marty, is his coach. He's got a high basketball IQ, and he hit a big growth spurt a couple of years ago, and that led him to get more into basketball. Class of 2028 prospect number 7 in the nation. He was a chubby kid. He loved football and wrestling, and he never had basketball dreams like his parents, but after that growth spurt, he got more into the sport, and look where it has led him, all the way to the global stage. Williams tried to poke it off the rim. That is allowed in FIBA basketball, and it's a big difference for a lot of these USA players that they have to adjust to. Young. Backdoor. Montgomery elevates. Asa Montgomery. A big-time throwdown. Gamini fouled. 65 points already for USA. Still just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Asa Montgomery with big-time jam. You could hear it all the way from this side of the floor. Bowman turns. Williams, pull-up jumper, he got it. First points for A.J. Williams, who has been an impressive scorer at this tournament. Gamini, triple, got it over Collins. Nolan Gamini has 15 for Cameroon. Collins bounces for Young. Xavier Young, baseline. Montgomery three, off the iron. Cameroon wants to run. Gamini stops, same spot, same result. Nolan Gamini got another one. 18 points for Gamini. Navarro Bowman Jr. has the answer, but what a first half for Gamini. 5 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown. 18 points. Leading all scorers. And it's great to see him still fired up despite his team down big, keeping the energy. Every team will continue playing through the end of the tournament with classification games. So it's not like you lose and your tournament is over. You still have something to play for on that final leaderboard. Obviously, with a loss, you won't medal, you won't get out of the round of 16, but you continue playing in classification games to determine who finishes 9th through 16th. Oh, that's a big foul against Young. Oof. I would not want Xavier Young flying at me. A big physical 6'8". Got to mop up the floor. Ariadna Chueca, the referee, is making sure we're all cleaned up. Lenny Nuet Ipese Titi at the line. 14 points against Canada yesterday. Lead is 23 for the United States. They can hold for the final shot of the half. Bowman with 10. Bowman fouled. There have been 42 free throw attempts combined in this first half. Williams catches, he's got 5. Williams double teamed and another foul. Cameroon not trying to make it easy for USA to add to their total in the first half. Bowman will inbound with 3.6. 23-point lead. The USA offense has poured it on in the first half. Collins at the buzzer, it's off. And that will do it for the first 20. USA puts up 69 in the first half, and they have a 23-point lead headed to the locker room. 20 minutes down and 20 to go in Turkey. USA 69, Cameroon 46 in the round of 16 at the break.
out, leaves Bruno inside.
Fills it up.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That corner pocket from Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
What a finish.
Getting over players. Players out playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing it.
Nice pass to Suigo. Hammers it in for two. Vulanovas here dishing it off. Trying to get going in transition. The steal comes away. Matthews. Throwing it up top. And there it is. Our first highlight of the day early on in this one. Big time slam from the number 5, Troy Plumtree. Going up against Green. Oh my goodness! Oh my! AJ DeBansa punish it. Oh, that's a huge rejection from Garavalia. Get that out of here. And once again, they slow down the offense. This. It's been allowed to be double-teamed again. And DeBansa holding down for two. They've got to get someone in the middle there. Fake a pass, make the pass. And the timeout called as USA run out to a 10-point lead. Oh, that's nasty, that block. Major pin to the glass, put it on a notice board. Caleb Hall. It's stolen away by Spain. Pushing forward. A fight for position here. Arnott has it now. It's 3 versus 1. The ball goes to the bucket. And it's in. Jumps it home. Right on time. 2-point lead. Get on this pass here. Carvalho. It's knocked away from him. Man, the quit throwing it up. Tries the spin move, his pocket is picked. DeBansa. Oh my goodness! Baptism of fire! AJ DeBansa. Steal, Perez loses it. McCoy Jr. off the glass, Stokes! Setting it up to beat the buzzer. A buzzer beater, oop off the glass. McCoy Jr., Tyron Stokes, USA on smoke.
For the and one opportunity.
You ain't never seen nothing like this.
attacks to close out the Bruno inside.
Builds it up.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That corner pocket and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
What a finish.
It's over. Players now playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love Sid.
Nice pass to Suigo. Hammers it in for two. Villanovas here dishing it off. Trying to get going in transition. The steal comes away. Matthews. Throwing it up top, and there it is. Our first highlight of the day early on in this one. Big time slam from the number 5, Troy Plumtree. Banser going up against Green. Oh my goodness! Oh my, AJ DeBansa punish it. Oh, that's a huge rejection from Garavalia. Get that out of here. And once again, they slow down the offense. This has been allowed to be double-teamed again. And Debansa holding out for two. They've got to get someone in the middle there. Make a pass, make the pass. And the timeout called as USA run out to a 10-point lead. Oh, that's nasty, that block. Major pin to the glass, put it on a notice board. Caleb Hall. It's stolen away by Spain. Pushing forward. A fight for position here. Arnott has it now. It's 3 versus 1. The ball goes to the bucket. And it's in. Jumps it home. Right on time. 2-point lead. Yeah, on this pass here. Carvalho is knocked away from him. Man, the quit throwing it up. Musa. Tries to spin move, his pocket is big. Debansa. Oh my goodness! Baptism of fire! AJ Debansa. Steal, Perez loses it. McCoy Jr. off the glass, Stones! Setting it up to beat the buzzer. A buzzer beater, oop off the glass. McCoy Jr., Tyron Stokes, USA on smoke.
For the N1 opportunity. You ain't never seen nothing like this.
Prettiest, but USA has a 69-46 halftime lead over Cameroon in the round of 16 in Istanbul, Turkey. Michael Cerrone with you as these two teams look to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals, and USA is up 23 after 20 minutes of action. There were a ton of fouls in that first half. What do we have in store for the second half? Let's find out right now here on the FIBA Basketball Channel. Happy you could join us from wherever you are in the world. An immediate turnover. Beckham Black lobs it up for a boom, Jay, boom, Jay, boom. That's how you start the second half if you're USA. A technical foul was called against Joachim Boomjay, but they get the slam either way. That's how you start the second half if you're USA. They tried to set the tone early with Jordan Page going up for a big dunk that he ended up missing, but they set the tone in this second half. The technical foul sends Nolan Gamini to the free throw line. He had 18 points in the first half. He was really good for Cameroon. He just found ways to score when it seemed impossible. 5 for 9 from the field. He is now 6 for 6 at the free throw line. Again, a ton of free throws have been taken in this game, 43 of them now. And we'll see if that gets cleaned up in the second half. Nuet Ipese Titi gives it up. That is a deep one! Nolan Gamini, are you kidding me? He can't miss right now. Cameroon trails by 21, but Nolan Gamini has been amazing as CJ Rosser answers with the hammer. The scoring record is 146. USA would have to double their total right now. Rosser leads a 3-on-1, and Beckham Black lays it in. It wasn't thunderous, but either way, it's 2 points. Double team up high, Mendoise, a 3, pure. Cameroon can shoot the basketball. They get it down low, and an and one for Dampier Jr. Cameroon is 6 for 11 from three-point range. That is much better than USA has shot it from deep today. USA 4 for 15. They're shooting at a 40% clip coming into this game. Kept alive by Boomjay. Off the missed free throw, Dampier swings it. Rosser, 3. He got it. That's his spot. That left wing has been money for CJ Rosser. Panuco tries a 3. Not really his game. Still working on it. 6'6" center. Only 15 years old. Step back, Black off the mark. Mendoise gives it up. Panuco sets the screen. Pick and roll. Brice Panuco elevating. Rosser tries to go baseline. He's walled off. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Page ripped away. Cameroon is running. And Kumgak is fouled by Rosser. Correction, that's Boomjay with the foul. Teo Kumgak to the free throw line. He has led Cameroon in minutes, 30.6 per game. He hasn't scored all that well, only 6 points per game. He has 6 points in this one through just over 20 minutes of action. Boomjay steps into the three, off the mark. Joachim Boomjay has a green light no matter where he is on the floor, whether it's a dunk, a three, pull-up jumper. Kumgak answers. Again, Cameroon has been able to score today, and they have only averaged 59.7 points per game in the tournament. They're about to clear that mark as Rosser scores. It's not that they haven't been able to score. USA has just done it at a more efficient rate and they've gotten more looks. There were a lot of early turnovers for Cameroon that USA capitalized on to get out to an early lead. There's a miss from Gabani. Montgomery lobs it inside. Boomjay. Baseline cut, Jordan Page, reverse flush. Everyone on the USA team can dunk, and they have in this tournament. And another foul. (84-58) USA on top of Cameroon. The Americans take a timeout. What a strong USA offense. 84 points thus far against Cameroon. And if you're an American fan, U17 World Cup to start your morning if you're in the States. And tonight, USA taking on Bosnia-Herzegovina in the FIFA World Cup round of 32 at 8 p.m. Eastern. So just about 12 hours from tip-off to kickoff. As the FIFA World Cup continues, so does the U17 World Cup. Quarterfinals will take place on Friday, semifinals on Saturday, and the final on Sunday as Page gets the rip away and soars for the slam. 2 straight dunks for Jordan Page. Full court pass. Puduko could not finish. Here's Black. Lobs it up. Asa Montgomery skies high. This time Cameroon wants a timeout. The Americans extend the lead to 30. Jordan Page to the roof. And Asa Montgomery follows it up with one of his own. But Jordan Page scratches the back and throws it down. Beckham Black, Asa Montgomery, USA running away with it in the third.
think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
It's that corner pocket and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Players now playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love Sid.
USA ran away with this one from basically the time we tipped off, but they are putting an exclamation point on it about halfway through the third quarter. They lead it by 30. 3 straight dunks for the Americans, coming from Jordan Page and Asa Montgomery. Kick out, Mendoise tried to go baseline. Jumna tries it over Montgomery. It is well short. Beckham Black, full court pass. Jordan Page with the and one. It is too easy for USA. Jordan Page with 6 of America's last 8 to extend his point total to 10. USA has made 36 field goals. They have 31 assists. There is so much chemistry on this team, and talking about it earlier, how much they talk on offense and on defense. Heard it in warm-ups, how vocal they were, and the coaches really made a point of that. That no matter how loud they were, they could always be louder. And you can see it pay off. 31 assists on 36 field goals. Jordan Page heads to the bench. And A.J. Williams is in. He's out there with Bowman, Black, Boomche, and Dampier. Full court pass for Boomche, and that was way too far, even over his 6'11" frame. On the floor for Cameroon, Gamini, Kumgak, Eswa, Mendoise, and Nuet Epese Titi. Beckham Black is at the free throw line. It's a technical foul against Kumgak. Fourth personal foul against Mateo Kumgak. A.J. Williams got a piece of it. It'll stay with Cameroon. Kumgak is still on the floor despite those 4 fouls. Eswa has 3. He's out there. And Panuco also with 3. For USA, Beckham Black has 3. Boomche has 3. Here's Gamini up top. He has been a really good scorer today for Cameroon. This time gives it up in the corner. 3-ball way off into the hands of A.J. Williams, who quarterbacks it to Boomche. Joachim Boomche, 2 straight possessions where he has just made a beeline to the basket. He is not worried about the rebound. He just wants to run, and it pays off. He gets himself 2 free throws. He's 5 for 6 at the line today. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists for JoJo. And make it 18 to lead this USA team, just ahead of C.J. Rosser's 16 points. That went out of bounds and right into our microphone. 94-58 USA, 4:01 to go in the third quarter. And it looks like USA will be on its way into the quarterfinals on Friday. The Americans will face the winner of Puerto Rico and Ivory Coast. That game tipping off at 1:45 Eastern Time. France and Lithuania have already punched their tickets into the quarterfinal round. Canada with a 38-28 lead over Italy at halftime. Great defense down low, making life impossible for Cameroon. Bowman stops on a dime off the iron. Offensive rebound for Xavier Young. Young has not seen that much time on the floor, but he's been really effective scoring around the rim. 38-point lead cut down to 36. Cameroon is above their average. In the group phase, they scored 59.7 points per game, already with 63 minutes to go in the third. Stopping for a three and hitting it is Nuet Ipese Titi. USA scoring almost 125 points per game. They had 69 in the first half. An offensive foul back to Cameroon. USA put up 40 in the first quarter, 29 in the second. And they have 21 so far in the third. Again, Cameroon has scored the ball pretty well. 21 in the first, 25 in the second. Not anything to hang your head about, but this USA team looks to be unstoppable. They take a timeout though. 2:47 to go in the third, 96-63. Lead is 33 for USA. They've never lost in the U17 World Cup, and neither has Scott Fitch, the head coach out of Fairport High School in New York. 38-0 all-time with USA basketball. He coached the 2024 team to a gold with AJ DeBonsa, Cameron Boozer, Tyron Stokes, and more. So much talent on that team, and you can understand why they have the top three most points all-time. They broke records, set records, and they hold the top three spots all time. USA in this game trying to get close to that mark late in the shot clock. It's thrown up and put in. Ipese again. USA scored 131 in their last group stage game against Italy as A.J. Williams hits a three. That was the seventh most all-time at the U17 World Cup. The Americans have 9 of the top 10 spots. Historically, they have scored a lot, and they have won a lot as well. Panuco spins to the basket. He's fouled. Brice Panuco, good to see him pop up okay. Young came down on him. Mason Collins was also there. Brice Panuco, 15-year-old center, 14 points, 8 rebounds in the opener against China. His production has decreased a little bit Still been good, though, as a starter. 8 points, 5 rebounds. That was his average in the group stage. And Panuco having a very tough test today. 6'6" center, and USA with a lot more size than Parfait BT Moto's team has. Average height is 6'3" for Cameroon. USA's is 6'6". But you look at the forward and center position. Rosser, Dampier, both 6'9". Boomjay, 6'11". Williams, a big guard. He was stepped out of bounds. I think another technical foul has been called. So it's one free throw in the ball for Cameroon. It's against A.J. Williams with the technical foul. Edwin backup Ja, though, cannot make him pay. Here's backup Ja, 5'10", 15-year-old point guard. With 90 seconds to play in the third quarter, it's an offensive foul. If that's against Panuco, that would be his fourth, as he came and set the screen, and yeah, he just extended the arms on Daughtry. Should be the fourth personal against Brice Panuco. It is. Four against Panuco. He stays out there to end the third. Collins, corner three. Back up. Ja leads it the other way. A look inside for Eswa. Panuco going up, rejected by Williams. Minute to go in the third. A.J. Williams says no. Bowman, corner, Daughtry, pure, and one. A chance at 4 for Caden Daughtry. $11 points for Daughtry to get USA into triple digits. And a chance to put one more in at the line. USA as a team, 17 for 26 at the stripe. Something that you want to clean up going into the next rounds when the competition gets tougher. And you might need some of those points at the line, although USA has proved that nobody can hang with this offense so far this tournament. Did they get a timeout, or was it a 5-second violation? It's a turnover, back to USA. Bowman up high, Collins. Inside a minute to play in this third quarter. In this USA-dominated game, Bowman adds to the total another 3. Make it 37 points in the third for the Americans. And a 41-point lead. Back up Ja over Daughtry, sent back. Caden Daughtry, that's a heads-up play. He threw it off Edwin backup Ja, who was standing out of bounds. The SWAT and the IQ from Caden Daughtry. Quick thinking for the rising senior. A second between the shot and game clock late in quarter 3. 106 points so far for USA. Still 10 minutes to go. Bowman off the bounce. Bowman rejected. It stays with USA on the baseline with 5.1 on the timer, 4.3 to shoot. Jason Eswa with a great rotation and block. Bowman puts it in for Collins. 3 does not go. Williams the offensive rebound, but they can't get a second shot off. That will do it for 3 quarters of play. USA 106, Cameroon 65. 10 minutes to go from Istanbul.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That corner pocket and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
It's over. Players without playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing it.
The fourth quarter upon us in the round of 16. A 41-point lead for USA, and the final 10 minutes are underway from the BDC main venue in Istanbul, Turkey, the site of the second straight U17 World Cup. Offensive rebound and putback goes for Caden Daughtry. 37 points for USA in that third quarter. It has been dominance from start to finish, as we expected it to be. Cameroon finished 0-3 in the group phase, number 4 in Group B. USA obviously 3-0, and the top team out of Group A, winning by an average of 48 points per game through their first 3, and Cameroon losing by an average of 36. AJ Williams, offensive board. A lot of traffic down low. He'll go to the free throw line. What's impressed me most today about this USA team, they have made 41 field goals. They have 35 assists. Unbelievable. With so much talent on this team, isolation ball is certainly possible, but it's not necessary with the amount of teamwork that they have. Cameroon just 12 assists. You look at some of the other stats. USA out rebounding Cameroon 40-21. Turnovers 19-8. Points in the paint 60-20. But that's what you expect with how much size USA possesses. And the athleticism to finish above the rim. AJ Williams at the line. Just 3 days ago, he got an offer from Duke. Yesterday, getting an offer from USC. So maybe Joakim Boomjay playing a little recruiter. The only player on the USA team that has his future college team set. Over Rosser, it drops in. Full court alley-oop. Looking for Montgomery, now numbers for Cameroon. Tipped away. Mendoise takes it back in. Eswa stops the baseline, Jay, fouled by Daughtry. Jason Eswa at the free throw line. Correction, that's actually Lenny Nuet Ipese Titi. 5'10 guard, Ipese. Tipped off the rim by Rosser. That's the rule in FIBA that they don't have in high school, college, or professional basketball in the States. It takes some guys a long time to adjust to that rule, but C.J. Rosser with a heads-up play as A.J. Williams is fouled. The fouls continue to rack up. "23 team fouls against USA, 20 against Cameroon." That's actually the 21st against Cameroon, and the free throws continue for USA. That was their 30th attempt of the game. They've made 21 of them. Cameroon is 21 of 29. 60th total free throw of the game is good. And 1-3. One for each team today as Edwin Backup Ja has a chance at 4. Bowman Jr. sets the table, gets into the paint. That is a great hesitation from Navarro Bowman Jr. Showing off his scoring abilities the last couple games. 15 against Italy, he's got 12 today. Ipese drives, kick back out. Gamini missed it. Bowman Jr. the rebound. Beckham Black throws up the alley-oop. Rosser comes down with it and throws it off the feet of Montgomery. Up off the iron. Ipese missed it. Long pass. Rosser on the attack. Fouled. Put your prediction skills to the test with our FIBA Game Predictor. Guess the winner of every game and predict the margin of victory to earn points, climb the leaderboard, and get a shot at winning an official U17 World Cup game ball and Nike gift card. All on the FIBA.basketball site. .33-point lead for the Americans. Dominance from Scott Fitch's team, as it has been throughout the tournament. Boomche defending around the perimeter. Gamini swings it to the corner. The three is good. Rosser fading away, a foul. It was an absolute battle down there between CJ Rosser and Joshua Kamga-Tonkam. CJ Rosser to the free throw line. He has 18 points today. Fantastic day for Clarence Rosser Jr. out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina, the #1 player in the class of 2027, ranked just ahead of Beckham Black. A routine starter for USA. Rosser with an ability to run the floor at 6'9". He's taken offers to North Carolina, NC State, Kentucky, Louisville. So he's picking the rivals, it seems like. Kentucky and Louisville, UNC and NC State. Maybe he'll throw Duke in the mix there. Makes it a 33-point game once again. Spin to the basket, to the corner. Oh, nice cut to the cup and lay in. Mateo Kumgak as the alley-oop is over the head of Montgomery. USA has tried that 3 times now, an alley-oop from beyond half court. Gamini handles up top. He picked up the dribble early. On the attack, good defense by Boomche, and now a late foul called. Yeah, Joachim Boomche just leaned a little bit too far to the side. That's the 4th personal against Joachim. Mateo Kumgak at the stripe. 4 fouls against Boomche and Xavier Young. Not that it matters too much, but you want these guys to get as much playing time as possible. For Cameroon, Jason Eswa has fouled out with just 2 points. And Brice Punuko has also fouled out. So those are the 2 centers that mainly play for Cameroon, which is why you're seeing the run of Joshua Kamga-Tonkam, number 22 in green, and he's having to battle down low. He's only 6'4", so guarding these guys that are 6'9", 6'11", not an easy task. Step back triple, Gamini short this time. He's really quieted down since starting the game incredibly well. He has 22 points, however. Ipese also has 20. Cameroon has been able to score today. They really have been. They are 20 points above their average from the group phase. 4 players in double figures, but obviously it doesn't seem like anyone can hang with the USA offense. They had 7 score in double figures in their last win over Italy. That was a 51-point win for the Americans to close out the group phase. Beckham Black leads the offense down the floor. Montgomery gets inside, and he is going back to the free throw line. What else is new? Attempts 37 and 38 coming for USA. Asa Montgomery trying to get into double figures. He would become, for the second straight game, the 7th American to get there. Leading the way is CJ Rosser with 20 points. Joachim Boumtje has 19 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. And Asa Montgomery, his first free throw is good, and he has 10 points. Montgomery in his first Team USA appearance at this tournament. Half the team returning from last year's U16 AmeriCup run to a gold medal. Halfway through the final quarter of action, 44-point lead for Team USA. That foul goes against Mason Collins. Ariadna Chueca, Peter Proch, and Yiji Gao, the officiating crew, have had very active whistles in this game. A lot of fouls from the start of the game all the way until now as Galmany turns it over. Fifth turnover for Nolan Galmany, but he's had the ball in his hands a lot. Played more than 27 minutes today. Here's Williams up high. Williams, 18-foot jumper, he got it. And the foul for A.J. Williams. Quiet start to his day, but he's now into double figures. $11 points for Anthony Jr., part of the class of 2028 and the #1 recruit. He could reclass up, but again, he's just focused on right now playing in Turkey. Out of Eagles Landing Christian Academy in Georgia. All sorts of college offers for AJ, and they just keep racking up as he continues to play well at the U17 World Cup. Galmany works on Williams. Galmany fading away, rejected. He got it back to the corner, wide open three, and didn't get it off in time. A shot clock violation gives it back to USA. $126 points ties USA for 10th all-time. They tie them with themselves from a win over Croatia back in 2018. USA again will face the winner of Ivory Coast and Puerto Rico. Daughtry, Williams, three, off. Collins came in, tipped it in the air, but an offensive foul on the rebound. Lithuania beat Japan to start the day. France had no trouble with China in the round of 16. So Lithuania and France, the first two to punch their tickets into the quarterfinals. Canada is dominating Italy right now. Early in the fourth quarter, it's 71-40. Slovenia will face Australia, New Zealand against Serbia, Turkey against Venezuela, and Puerto Rico against Ivory Coast. And the winner of that one will play USA. So in all likelihood, will have their tournament run ended in the quarterfinals because this American team has been dominant. but when is it not at the FIBA youth stage? They've run away with this one. They have led throughout, and it hasn't been close. Lob it up for Montgomery. Asa Montgomery shooting for the stars, and an and one alley-oop slam. This kid has some serious bounce. Top 50 rising senior in the nation. Some early 4th of July fireworks from Asa. That's a long three, and it comes up short from Gamini, and Williams pulls down the board. Collins skips it. Montgomery missed it. Gamini has been great today. He gives it up to Felix Dumi, who tries to put it over Collins, and it's a defensive foul against Mason Collins. For Cameroon, leading the way, Nolan Gamini, 22 points. Lenny Nuet, Ipese Titi has 20. $11 points from Mateo Kumgak, who has since fouled out. And Felix Dumi at the line. He hasn't made too much of an impact at this tournament, but almost 12 points a game last year at the AfroBasket tournament. Cameroon finished second in that one to qualify for this one. Under 3 minutes to go. To the corner. It's a three for Montgomery. He can do it all. (132-81). USA, 132 points. It has been dominant from this offense. Long rebound pulled in by Dumi. He goes 1-on-3, lost it to Daughtry, and clear the runway for Montgomery. A windmill slam for Asa Montgomery. .134, fifth all-time for the Americans with under 2 to play. And still trying to add to the total. Gamini on the third effort sticks it in for Cameroon. Collins, he's going to lob it up. Young is there on the receiving end. He was fouled. You expect almost every possession there could be an alley-oop for USA. And it was lobbed up this time for Xavier Young, who has free throws. Here's a look at the Asa Montgomery windmill. Takeoff from Asa. Xavier Young, top 15 player in the 2028 class. He has more than 30 college offers. It was ruled an unsportsmanlike foul, so it gives USA the basketball. Lob up, and it's Asa Montgomery again. Three from Marvin Bijel does not go, and look out, Montgomery! He's got something against the rim! Asa Montgomery has 4 dunks in the last 5 possessions! "23 points for Asa Montgomery, 139 to 83. The lead is 56 for USA. It hasn't been close from the start, but it has really gotten away from Cameroon. They haven't been able to score, and now it's just USA with dunk after dunk after dunk. 8 players in double figures, and a team-high 23 for Asa Montgomery. He has 11 of USA's last 12 points. 139 to 83. Montgomery is still out there. Young, Daughtry, Williams thought about it. Instead he drives. Williams fouled. So A.J. Williams will go back to the line. 12 points for Williams, along with 10 rebounds and 3 blocks. USA 6 points away from breaking the all-time record. 141 ties them at 3rd. They did it in 2024 against the Philippines. Loose ball, Young diving for it, and a jump ball. No hustle lost, as a fight for it between Young and Kamga Tonkam. .41 seconds to play in the final quarter. No energy lost from either side. Collins will hold on to the basketball, and USA will let time wind down on what has been a dominant showing to start the knockout stage. A 56-point lead will send USA to the quarterfinals, where they'll get the winner of Ivory Coast and Puerto Rico. Dominance from the Americans once again. In the round of 16, it's USA 141, Cameroon 85. Scott Fitch and co. left no doubts in Turkey, and they march on to the quarterfinals. A 56-point win behind 23 from Asa Montgomery, 20 from C.J. Rosser, And a supporting cast with 11 of the 12 Americans scoring. That'll do it. USA starts the knockout stage with a dominant win over Cameroon. For our entire FIBA crew in Istanbul, Michael Cerrone saying, I'll see you when I see you. Your final, the United States 141, Cameroon 85.